Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another amazing Monday morning with the SpecsRated crew. Everyone say hello.
Shouldn't we introduce our
intro? Oh God! Fine, here, allow me.
We have somebody new.
Shouldn't we? They're gonna notice
her if y'all. All right, fine. Here, let me set them up properly because apparently Specs has been too busy hunting Pokemon. He forgot how to introduce himself. So let me jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another amazing, wonderful, awesome episode of the SpecsRated podcast. I, of course, am your awesome host, the awesome one himself, Rev J. Awesome. Joining me today is B Golden, of course, because she's still here.
I'm still here, just like I promised. He didn't get rid of me yet.
Back from his Pokemoning adventures.
So not true.
Speckster's back with us.
So
Specs,
not true.
how many shinies did you catch in your absence?
Did you get any? What does Steph always say? Hundos? Did you get the hundos?
No, I had a lot more of other stuff.
Oh yeah,
but not hundos.
not hundos.
A lot of headaches.
Oh.
Oh. And today, as a special treat, I do have a special guest with us, a woman that actually served in the military with me that goes by the name of Gr8White26, who y'all can catch over on Twitch and YouTube. Find her on YouTube. She's doing a lot of great work on there. But
yes,
she will be joining us today, and this is in no way an audition to replace B.
Wow, that's possible.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what? In all honesty, if somebody replaced me, it would be an honor for it to be great. Replaced. So,
I feel so loved.
if I wanted anybody to replace me, it would be great. Because great
Definitely
is
girls
amazing.
versus the boys today.
Oh, let me
Here's away. You could replace her.
Wow.
I'm kidding, joking. Obviously,
I told you last
B
week
made
I
it
am
to
a
season 2
cockroach.
somehow. She's not going anywhere.
Nope, you cannot get rid of me, mother trucker.
Okay.
So, of course...
Wait, I would just like to apologize right now to Rev's mom. I'm sorry that I say the F word too much. I will try and tone it down. Your son just brings it out in me. I can't help it.
Oh, I can feel the love.
But I'm sorry. Please forgive me. My apologies. Okay.
Anyways,
we can move on now.
Welcome to another awesome Monday morning. We are back at it here to complain, rant, rave, and just go on about everything that has come up this week that we feel like talking about. So
okay, I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop you. Wait.
Specs is at it. Here we go. All right, Specs, let me have it. What do you got?
First of all, Rev,
yes,
we would like to say happy birthday.
Oh my God! Really?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you,
old man.
So to our wonderful audience,
welcome back.
My birthday was yesterday by the time y'all are hearing this. So I am a wonderful 29 years old, according to my mom.
Lies.
I will take it. Nope.
You are 39.
My mama said I'm 29.
39.
Okay, I told you this before. It is a mom thing. She is trying to be nice to you and not make you feel so old, but you are 39. You are the same age as me.
And I'm happy birthday wishes, but I'm totally sticking with 29.
Nope.
I'm going to shave my beard off, and then I'll be looking young again.
Yeah, about 5 years away from using a cane. You're good.
Wow.
As long as it's a sword cane.
Okay, we make it.
Oh, man.
Can I just point out that if you add 5 years to Rev's age, you're still old? Never mind.
I know, I'm still older. It's all good.
Old man Specs.
Yep.
I love you, Specs.
Oh.
Lies. Anyways, happy birthday, Rev.
Thank you guys. I truly do appreciate it, even though...
By the way, you weren't ready for that.
No, I wasn't. I was not ready.
We planned that before you join chat. See what happens when you're late?
I'm never late. The wizard is neither late nor is he early. He simply arrives when he intends. Y'all see the length.
Wow.
I mean, we're getting wizard status here.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
No. Anyways.
So if that is behind us now...
Yep.
There's a cat behind me. I love how we all just looked behind us, except for Great. Great is the only professional here.
I've only got a wall behind me. I don't have any.
I got a wall. It's going to be. I got ghosts back there.
You do have a ghost.
I saw it in editing. It wasn't a ghost. It was the flag.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, who wants to get the ball rolling today? Anyone got something that's been biting and eating away at them?
No, you should go first.
All right, I'll get us started then.
We know that you love to talk, so just, spew it all out on us so that we can tune it out.
My voice and just continue on and on rambling about this, that, and the other.
No.
Blah, blah, blah.
Not at all.
All right. So look, one of the first things I want to hit on today is putting Gr8 on the spot.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're going to get started with that. So,
didn't see that coming.
You have been playing a lot of New World.
Yeah, a lot.
Very highly acclaimed. I mean, when that dropped, it was the most purchased game on Steam. I mean, it is out there. Fill us in for those of us that have not fully experienced it. I've only seen
wait a minute.
little bit
Rev,
of
did you
never
try it
played
at all
the
in beta?
At all? No, I've only seen stuff on. I was too busy doing other stuff at the time, so I never actually got to experience any of the beta. So
okay, because Specs and I both did the beta with Gr8 a couple different times.
Yeah,
but she's the professional.
I think
since we had to pull you away from your fishing to get you here with us tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, you have no idea. You can get away with to eat your time up in that game is ridiculous. Like, it's a typical MMO, that's for sure.
So tell the viewers what an MMO is.
I'm just gonna dumb it all down. It's a video game that you play with a bunch of other people in this big old world, and you just run around doing quests. That's all you do.
Okay. I feel like she dumbed that down for me, and I appreciate
it. B's like, that's what I was supposed to be doing during the beta?
Shit, that explains why I was getting nowhere.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So you get all these people, they're all running around doing all these quests, and then they make friends with other people who are also doing that. And then they end up making groups of people that like to do the same thing, and those are like guilds, basically. Okay. And so then they have little guilds, and then they take over land, they protect it, and then the other groups of people that make friends and guilds, then they try to steal their land. And that's basically what it is.
So could you turn on your guild if you choose to?
Sorry?
Could you turn on your guild if you choose to? Like just backstab them one day, like I'm done with y'all?
Not quite, because I could just kick you immediately, and you can't really do anything.
Oh,
that would suck.
So how close?
You can change like factions, because there's 3 different factions, and there's a purple, yellow, green, to make it simple, and
that's as far as I got. I think I picked purple.
Yes, you did.
He's like, I found colors. So I'm good. I win.
Yeah, so you get to pick your faction, and you can only be like in a guild with people within your faction. And then your faction takes over different like land based on like the guilds that want to take over the different land. And so basically the only thing for turning on your like guild or faction, you could like change factions, but you have to like once you change, you can't change again for like 120 days. So you're like stuck there for a hot minute.
There is a lot of PvP in this game.
This game is probably one of, in my opinion, it's probably the best MMO PvP game that's out right now.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Magic?
There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of things that the devs can do to change and to like tweak things just right. And yeah, this is the like PvP MMO game
within the game as well, or
as far as like magic,
all I saw was potions and stuff when I was
playing.
Yeah.
So it's more just brawling hand to hand out there.
It's like two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons. The most magic you can get is using like a life staff or a fire staff. Those are the two like magic-ish. Oh, and an ice gauntlet thing. So those are like the 3 different things that you can do magic.
Okay.
In the game. The rest of it's all like bows, guns, swords, big old fucking hammers.
Nice.
That kind of stuff.
Dungeons?
I'm not gonna lie. I think this game could take over World of Warcraft if it's done right.
And see, that was one of the trains my questions
It's
were
very
leading
WoW-esque.
to. So how similar is it for y'all that have played that game? How similar, how different? I mean, is it like apples to oranges, or is it like oranges to tangerines? Like, what do we actually...
No, it's apples to oranges.
Is it?
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I didn't play much Warcraft, but this game, yeah, it's different.
It's definitely different than World of Warcraft. The only thing is it's kind of hard to compare the two because they are still very different.
Mm-hmm.
I've never
the play
played.
style, like just visually, the play style is way different.
Yeah.
You only have 3 buttons to push plus your attack button and like a block. So that's extremely different than WoW, where you can have 30 buttons that you can. Yeah, Jesus, you can do so many different things with it. It's ridiculous.
Isn't WoW totally not completely off topic, but isn't WoW like the game where people have those huge mouses with like all kinds of buttons?
Yeah. Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you have a lot of buttons. I have never seen that
Specs
side
has
of
more
your
buttons
mouse
on his
before.
mouse than the average person has on a keyboard, but hey, you know.
Right? Damn.
But no, he never
Okay.
played WoW.
No, never. All right, well that answers my question.
Yeah, so the play style is very different. It's hard to, this game is extremely new. There's still bugs. There's still little quirks and like things that they need to polish and stuff. WoW is a very polished game for the most part. Now, granted, there's going to be some people that completely disagree. But it's been around for, a decade and some change. It's an old game. It's been here forever. And New World is months old, basically. So
within the New World, is there actual dungeons in the game? Is there actual campaigns to play through? Is there raid elements like that?
Yeah, so there's
shaking his head like, yeah, that's all there.
I see them shaking their head, and I'm just like,
yeah. So there's expeditions. That's what a dungeon is.
Okay.
They're called expeditions. I did one earlier today. It needs some work with like if you get through to a spot where you get to a boss and nobody can beat that boss, and you need to like get out of the dungeon. You can't all leave the dungeon. If you're the like person in charge of that dungeon group, even if you don't have anybody in your group anymore, you have to run to the front of the dungeon and exit. You can't just like teleport out.
Really?
And so that's something that I struggled with for like 20 minutes to try to figure out how I was supposed to like get out of this dungeon.
Any elements of like, and Specs, I can go Pokemon here for you. What about like an escape rope or something? Have you seen any elements of like that in the game, or any like quick exits?
Yeah,
items that they've thrown in, or is it still just too new where it's really just haul your ass back?
Yeah, you just have to run everywhere. Like there's no mounts in the game or anything like that.
Damn.
So it's definitely a running simulator.
Hey, B, that's right up your alley.
Bee Simulator, Dead Side.
Yeah, it's definitely about grinding in this game. Like you have to run everywhere. You have to cut down every tree, break every rock, pick up every twig.
Run from wolves.
Yeah, run from everything. And if you can't run from them, then you better kill them or they'll kill you. And then you have to start over wherever you were running from, and you might have already ran 1,000 kilometers. So it's like it's a struggle bus if you can't like figure out how to do things throughout the game.
When we were playing beta, Great and I were trying to find each other on the map, and yeah, it was almost impossible.
I don't know how
the
many
three of us played
videos
together, and I
saw.
never found you, Specs.
I don't know how
It's
many
crazy.
videos I saw where it was literally 20 minutes of people. Where are you? I'm trying to find you. Where'd you go? How do I get
map-
to you? Like, it's just
The
everyone.
map is so huge,
Yep.
and it's just getting bigger
Yeah.
too. Apparently, they're going to be expanding it.
But
Yeah,
no mounts?
I've heard some rumors about that.
Are they
I was
going
just
to
gonna
add
say-
mounts? Any rumors with that? Like, are you still hauling ass across the map?
Running
I
simulator.
haven't heard anything
forever.
about mounts yet. I've heard things about adding like wands as weapons. So changing up the weapons a bit and like expanding like the top left side of the map out.
Screw the
Nice.
bottom right. We're going top left.
Top left is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yep.
On my screen right now, I'm top left. I just thought I'd point that out.
On my screen, you're not. So,
I'm just saying on my screen.
on all the people at home watching this, you're not. So New World, definitely a lot of stuff to look forward to with it. You're still finding it fun though. It's still a good time killer.
I'm a
Love
weird
the eye roll
breed.
there.
I'm a weird
Fine, if you
breed of
say
an-
I have to love it, I love it. Gosh.
I'm a weird breed of an individual. Like
No.
I
Have you met
love-
us?
Well, I love to just like do the same thing over and over and over and over
You
again.
spent the
So
last 2
that's-
weeks fishing, haven't you? You haven't even done nothing. You just load that game up like, whoo, all right, got my fish, I'm
Just
out.
sit there and
Woo,
fish.
I need to go relax and catch some fish. Oh, this
Yeah.
is the life.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I run around. I sit there and I'll chop wood for 30, 40 minutes, and then I'll go chop up,
That sounds
rocks for 30 or
exhausting.
40 minutes, and
Have you heard
that
of
kind
leaf
of
blower
grind I
simulator?
love. What?
Have you heard of
Oh,
Leaf
God.
Blower Simulator or Power
I
Wash
have.
Simulator? I'm thinking
Oh,
you
my
would
God.
love those games.
Probably.
Specs spends hours just power washing everything.
Dude, I want Power Wash Simulator. That game looks so relaxing.
It is. I almost fall asleep playing it. Not gonna
I
lie.
want that.
Ugh.
Leaf Blower Simulator, don't even get me started on that. We got so freaking hooked on that game for the longest time while you were on your... Was it while you were on your sabbatical?
Which one?
Or were you back?
I don't know.
I don't know.
go on
You've taken a
sabbaticals.
couple sabbaticals now.
It happens.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
I'm the same way.
I was watching a streamer, and he actually made the comment. He's like, "If you don't have the time to put into this game, you're never going to get anywhere in it."
In New World.
Yeah, in New World.
I have 55 hours played, and I'm level 32 right now. And that's
Of course
with me
it's
like
32.
fucking around and like getting sidetracked, because in every area there's a billion side quests on top of your main storyline that you're like sticking to. So there's a billion side quests. So of course I'm like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ooh,
It's like Specs when he's
shiny.
Pokemon hunting. Ooh, shiny.
Wow.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with the Pokemon jokes.
Oh,
No,
that
he's
fits
not.
So
I'm
well.
done. I'm done.
That was just perfect. You set him up for that.
Oh man, I gotta catch them all.
Oh.
Just like my fish.
There you go.
So New World is definitely awesome. There's definitely something for a lot of people to be able to go check out. Developers are actively working on it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Constantly.
They did like a big update the other day that went down for like 2 hours or something like that, just to make sure they fixed the issues that were coming up. And I'm so happy that they've been very, on
I
top
gotta
of all that
ask.
stuff.
If it was down for 2 hours, what did
What
you
were
do
you
with your
doing?
downtime? I was at work.
It's like, I was
at work when
and
it was
by the
down.
time I got home, we're golden.
I am
Thankfully,
golden.
they did it
Everything was
during my
peachy.
work day.
Everything is peachy.
So not
That
to
was
tear
for you,
us
Dave.
away from New World there, but speaking of streamers and whatnot, Twitch. You been on there
Yeah.
recently, great?
come and go.
So I know
I'll go on to stream and I'll sometimes watch, but I'm not on there very much anymore.
Okay. I know I've been pushing you more towards YouTube myself, so huge attack on Twitch the other day with a humongous hack.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes, releasing everything.
A lot of info.
A lot of info.
Unannounced projects, like competitors. You're looking at earnings of streamers.
I was going to say payouts of top streamers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yes.
That they dropped the ball on the security side of things.
Not just security and the Twitch payments, but even the source codes for Twitch.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I should probably log in and like change some of my stuff
Like,
on there.
competitors are like, ooh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Everyone's gaining all the information they need. And what did I get from Twitch? Got an email that said, hey, have you set up two-factor authentication? Because right now you really might want to.
You really might want to do that.
What the hell? Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I should probably do that.
Yeah, it's
I don't even remember the last
crazy.
time I was on Twitch.
125 gigabytes of information was released to the public.
Holy
wow.
Yes.
crap on a cracker.
Yes.
That's insane amounts of data.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But it's okay. You know why? Because Twitch went in and reset everyone's stream keys. Which, by the way, if y'all go back on Twitch, you're going to have to get a new stream key.
It
'Cause
took
that
me
big-
2 hours resetting my passwords.
Wow.
Oh.
2 hours? Who's
So
got time for that?
The one thing you have to remember, every program you use that authenticates with Twitch, you have to change that password also.
Son of a biscuit.
like,
So anything that you've authorized through Twitch has to be changed. PayPal, emails,
Oh.
everything, because it's all on the leak.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah.
Son of a motherless goat.
I was due for updating stuff anyway, so.
Needless to
I mean,
say,
I don't even know the last time I streamed on Twitch, so.
I came home from work and I was like, all right, here we go. This
Yep.
is my night.
buckle up.
Yep.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
And I haven't streamed for a long time. I'm going to get back to it.
Yeah.
But there was so many passwords and things to change just so I could be safe again.
Wow, I missed out on a lot this week. Speaking of that, what else did I miss out on? So what happened Tuesday night with Alstabra? Tell me all about I cannot freaking say it.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, a new game
Yes.
that has released to us, and
It
I'm
is
not
fun
gonna
as
lie,
hell.
that game's fun as hell.
I own
is
it,
fun.
Oh yes.
but I
If you're
could
done
not
time
play it this
traveling,
week.
you need to come back down to earth with
Right?
us.
You might have to get this game too because it is.
It's on
amazing.
the Switch.
Cool.
You
I'll
got
look
Switch,
into it.
great.
I do indeed.
All right.
She plays Mario Kart.
Yeah, on
Duh.
50cc because it's the best speed.
Because she likes to just take a Sunday stroll.
Driving around the park, looking at what I see.
Exactly.
she likes
I
to
want
be
us
able
to
to
see
see the
what's
stuff.
happening.
Specs.
See that tree? Rev just hit it.
50cc, I would still get stuck on the damn grass. Who the hell slows down on grass? Anytime in my life I have ever driven on grass, I've never slowed down. I've only ever sped up. But in that game, no, you drive on the grass and it slows you down because that game is ridiculous. Anyways,
Would you like to admit right now to your mom how many times in real life you drive on grass?
No. I've never
How do I
driven
edit
on
this
grass. Never driven on grass before. I'm a good driver.
Nice.
But yeah, so Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, that game released Tuesday night this week, and it's on all platforms. We just happened to pick it up on the Switch, and we've been playing it on that. And it's nostalgic. It's fun.
It's amazing.
I did a quick little review of it. I posted some stuff. It just gives me a feel of like Super Smash Brothers and Brawlhalla. Just kind of mixed together, taking elements of them out and throwing that into the game. You got your basic attacks, but nothing flashy over the top like they got in Smash Brothers. No items, nothing like that. The nostalgia characters are there because you got everyone going from SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy Cheeks to people that are past my time I never really heard of, but then going...
I didn't even know half of them.
Yeah. But
I
then
know
going back
there's
to,
people from like the Loud House.
Postman.
Yeah,
The
Loud
Postman.
House.
Lincoln,
How do you
Lincoln
not know
Loud
Powder
and
Toast
Lucy
Man?
Loud.
He's from Ren and Stimpy.
Powder Toast Man is Ren and Stimpy.
It's got Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man. Great.
I don't remember that.
It's got Cat
You
Dog
don't-
in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Real monster.
That character is stupid, by the way.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Wait, the
I'm
character
gonna-
in the game or the
Thornberry,
character
take a
in
look.
real life?
In the game, because you switch back and forth from a cat and a
You
dog,
just
and you
gotta
can't
know
hit 'em.
how to do it.
I know, it's
Technique
annoying.
and skill. Tell you right now, though, April O'Neil, way OP in that damn game. Like,
Yeah, they need
I
to
took
nerf
it
her.
online and ranked matches just up and up and up, just hitting hard with April O'Neil. Like, it's
Can I just say
ridiculous.
something?
What?
Redheaded.
I mean, she's a redhead. Duh.
Crazy ass redhead. Oh, but it is definitely a hella fun game. It relies more on skill and learning the moveset and going off combo attacks and stuff like that, as opposed to Smash, where you can add in elements of like super attacks and final smashes and items and stuff like that. Data miners, of course, have gotten in like they always do. And it's supposedly looking like, you know, we're getting people like Garfield and Shredder and who else the hell was it that I said was coming in?
Garfield, that's amazing.
I'm drawing a blank now. But yeah, apparently there's a whole bunch of other stuff in there, other levels. Definitely a super fun game. Definitely worth checking out.
Well worth
I will
the
have
money.
to open
Not
it
gonna lie.
eventually.
I was worried when I first got it. I'm like, Super Smash Brothers that much. This one I could play.
Yes.
You just gotta learn to keep your character facing the right way, that's all.
Sounds like you had
Same.
an issue with that, Specs.
Oh, I was getting mad.
So this one, taken from
So good.
Smash Brothers, it doesn't have your standard dodge elements. The character doesn't move as fluidly as he does in Smash. So, like, you'll go to move one way and you're just not even facing the guy, and then you're trying to face back around. In my little review video, I actually killed myself because I went to throw someone, and I went for standard Super Smash Brothers moves. I picked the guy up and I pressed the over button to throw him over. Instead, I just walked off the ledge with him and fell to my death.
Oh.
I mean, so it's got similar yet
But I put a
different
B golden. I was
controls
attacking you and I fell right
aspects.
off. I just walked right off the
Play
edge.
the fucking game. How is that pulling a B golden? I'm
Oh,
sorry,
man.
Rev's mom. I tried not to say the
Let's
F
start keeping a
word.
ticker. There's one.
I've gone this far in without saying the F word.
The other big
See,
downside.
they gang up on me. It's not my fault.
The other big downside I'm noticing is there's no color variations. So two
Yeah.
people playing as the same character look the exact same, except
Yeah,
for
we
your
did
little
that.
name in a different color. So
I don't
like that.
Choose
you
different
so
characters,
lose track of
geniuses.
yourself.
Yeah, but
Maybe two people want to play as the same person.
you want to play the same character, and we did that,
Yes.
and we couldn't figure out who was who.
We're both jumping off.
We're like this.
It's like, wait, that's me over
Like-
there. Yeah. So unlike Smash or even Brawlhalla, where those games have color variations to characters, this one does not have any yet. So that's definitely a flaw in the system right there. Something I don't know if they
Hopefully
can
they
add
change
that
that.
in post game
They'll
or
fix it.
what. Yeah.
I know what we're doing after we record this podcast, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but on a happy
say.
note, coming from Nintendo this week, they did also drop not necessarily the game I wanted, but the game I needed.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Metroid Dread.
Ooh.
How many hours you got on it?
I'm only like 4 or 5 hours in. Like,
okay.
That's
I
Not
it?
bad. Not bad.
I just picked it up yesterday, and with other stuff going on and blah blah blah. I mean, I really haven't put too much time into it, but dude, this game just screams Super Metroid. Like, obviously, everyone's wanting the Prime trilogy to come back as a remake. They're wanting Prime 4, like all this stuff going on. Instead, we got this, you know, brand new 2D that follows along with Samus and all that. And dude, this game is badass. I can't even lie. Like, I'm getting that feeling, the nostalgia of playing through. I'm feeling Super Metroid as I'm going through. Controls are very fluid. Like, I'm not having any issues running, moving, progression along with this game. So I know something from games of prior, like some of the 3D, the ones that they made for 3DS and stuff like that. Huge maps, takes a really long time to get somewhere, to start getting your upgrades, doing this, that, and the other. Like this one, it's just flowing. I'm bouncing around the different areas. I'm picking up the elements I need. Really good puzzles in it that you're trying to figure out. From everything I've read and seen, like it's going to take some effort to actually 100% this thing, to find every little hidden nook and cranny where they decided to drop, you know, a missile upgrade or anything like that. Like, it's freaking crazy.
So basically, you're going to be
that kind of
MIA.
stuff.
Yeah, yes. So when I'm missing, I'm playing Dread. Like, that's where I'm at. The difficulty element is there. They brought back Samus's actual melee attack and counter from, I believe it was Samus Returns. But yeah, so actually trying to counter some of these people and find the timing. You got your easy standard bosses. You got your like more difficult, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm actually trying to freaking finish off a boss right now. That's what I was doing before we started recording this. But
Oh, that's why you were late.
I am never late, nor am I early. I simply arrive when I intend. So, anyways, it has the elements. It has the puzzle elements that I want. It has the easy parts. It has the difficult parts. The controls are just extremely fluid, like I said. Like, I'm not finding any difficulty going from running to dropping into a morph ball, jumping up, hitting the grappling hook, flying across things. Like, it's ridiculous how crazy it is. And I've only even played on handheld, so I haven't even experienced it on the full size big screen yet, which that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So yes,
That should be fun.
oh yeah,
You mean after you edit this podcast?
after I edit all this and get it ready to go and add little videos like that. Do I have a video? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so after I do all that, like I'll be on that, and it's
Sweet.
definitely a hella awesome game.
I don't know.
So
if I
everybody
can
go
get
check
into
that out.
I don't know if I can get into a game like that though,
No, why not?
because I never got into Metroid at all.
No.
No. So
See, I started with Super
it
Metroid.
might be something that I might get. We'll see.
Start with Super Metroid, unless you really want to go old school. So, growing up, obviously, Zelda fan. We've talked about this God knows how many times. But I ended up on the Super Nintendo. I found Super Metroid and beat that one for the first time. And then went back and played Metroid on the NES, realizing I had missed that. And kind of went through that way with it. You know me playing games backwards, but...
Yeah, you seem to like to do that.
But yeah, so I mean, honestly, Specs, you got the Switch, you got the online. It has Metroid and Super Metroid on there. Like, you can play those for free with the,
We'll try it out.
online services. Check them out, definitely. Even Metroid is like fun as hell. Pain in the ass. But I mean, it's what gives you that Metroidvania style. I mean, I remember playing the first Mario Maker they came out with when they were making little Metroid clones on there, where you're having to go through this whole thing and that Metroid style where you're going to find this power up just to backtrack to go over here, just to go over here to beat this boss, to go around. Like, it was ridiculous how well they were making it in Mario Maker. I mean,
Dang.
Interesting.
yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
definitely. So yes, we definitely need everyone to check out Metroid Dread, because that game is freaking amazing. But there is another super fun game that dropped that I know Spexter has been out there killing it at, because he is our local racing man. What you been racing at, Specs?
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Ooh.
I have to
And-
say,
What did you buy for that game?
well, unfortunately, it doesn't work with the game.
Ah, bummer.
But I did buy the Logitech 920 steering wheel
Sweet.
Nice.
and gas pedals and all that good stuff. But like I said, it does not work with this game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
They could still add it in, right?
they could still add it in. There is a way of getting the steering wheel to work, but you have to do a little bit of programming on the PC end to make it work by using an emulator for the steering wheel.
So if you go back to season 1, you can hear that when Specs first started playing games, he was all about the programming. So if anyone's going to figure it out, it's going to be Specs.
It'll be him.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
But anyways, fill us in, Specs. How's the game going?
Hot Wheels Unleashed is an amazing game. The review has been 9 out of 10, and I can see why. It brings you back to your childhood.
It's sweet.
You have
Very cool.
all the little cars that you could ever imagine. The only thing I do not like is you can actually pay to win, pretty much.
Oh, they added that element.
Oh,
Yeah. So they do have where you can just race normally. They have a game type mode where you run tracks and you unlock if you beat certain times on your laps and stuff like that. And that unlocks cars too. The best part about this whole game is you can build your own track.
ooh,
Really cool.
You can build
Yes.
anything you want.
I'm all for that.
And
Yeah,
as
that's
you
awesome.
as you do more tracks in the gameplay, you unlock a different, say, skin for a garage door or the rapid shooter. So you go through and it boosts your car and stuff like
Sweet.
that. The multiplayer game is pretty cool too, except you get this idiots that like to ruin everybody's gameplay by going backwards on the track and crashing into you, so you can't win. You get that everywhere though.
Yeah. Always going to be idiots.
Yep.
Always. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing game. I'm actually impressed with it. At first, I was a little disappointed when I found out the steering wheel didn't work. But
But that didn't stop you from playing it.
no, I've sunk a lot of hours into it really quickly, actually. Not gonna lie. There is boost mode, so you can be going down the track and you have power boost like on Mario. Yeah, it's
Mushroom
just
power.
pretty much.
See,
It's,
I know you picked that one up on PC, but that is another one that dropped
It's
across
on all
all
platforms.
platforms. Yeah.
Ooh, I might
Now-
have to look at that one for my son.
Now, I don't know if it's crossplay. I don't think it is. I think you just play with PC, Switch to Switch, stuff like that. Because otherwise it wouldn't be fair.
Right.
Like, there's no way it would be fair. Yeah,
I can definitely race better on console than I can on PC.
It's a game you guys might want to take a look at. I'm going to try and get my brother to get this game so we can play against each other, stuff like that. And
That'd be
there's
fun.
A lot of tracks that people have made and
Can you
libraries for your
download
car.
other people's courses?
There's downloadable content
So it's like
with-
Mario Maker type thing.
along with paint schemes for your cars.
Ooh, so you can change up your
Are
cars
the cars
too?
all unlocked at the beginning? Do they give you 50 and you're working towards unlocking more? What are we looking at here?
You only have like the start of like I think it's 10 cars and one supercar. I don't know how many cars there is. I'm thinking there's thousands.
Have you just been
As you-
unlocking?
Yes. You get 4 free boxes when you first start playing the game, and it depends on your luck on what cars you get. I got a toaster mobile for
And then
my
you
own
start
car.
putting... Oh, what?
A toaster mobile.
A toaster
Nice.
mobile?
Oh my
It
god.
has 2 pieces of toast, and you just drive along.
But
That's awesome.
That's also the pay to win aspect you're talking about, right? Like people can get in there and start buying cars and doing
Yes.
stuff. And okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So hopefully they change it to where if you don't have the pay to win type of cars, you can still play with people that have just the regular cars. Because I've been on a few tracks and these guys have like Indy cars. Well, I can't keep up with the Camaro. You know?
Or toast.
What, your
Or-
toast isn't cooking fast
vehicle.
enough?
No.
This coming
My-
from the dude that plays Wreckfest driving around a couch.
Right?
Exactly. In a bumper car.
And a bumper car. He's really good at
You
the
have a
bumper
bumper
car
car
in
now?
Wreckfest. Yes.
I haven't seen the bumper car yet. Last time I watched, you were still driving the couch around.
He's really good at the bumper car.
Yeah, bumper cars are fun. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's a great game. It's got 9 out of 10 review, and I believe it's worth every penny.
Nice. I'll definitely have to look at that one.
Yeah.
I agree, because you guys can't see it right now, but I actually have, like, Hot Wheels tracks hanging from my closet door in my living room. The kind that, like, stick to the wall with the 3M command strips.
I have
And
a Super Mario one. Does that count?
At one point, I had Hot Wheels tracks going all the way down my stairs.
Nice.
There we go.
And I have a tub upstairs with probably thousands of Hot Wheels.
What she's not telling you is that's just how she quickly gets to work in the morning. She just jumps on the Hot Wheels track and rolls down the stairs, lands in her chair. She's like, "Boss, I'm ready."
What better way to avoid the cat traffic jams than just run them
true.
over?
Exactly.
You found out my secret, damn it.
So yes, definitely Hot Wheels does sound awesome. We're gonna have to give that one a check. And you know, I completely agree, Specs. Like everything I had seen on it, like pre-launch, post-launch, everything is just high rating, high rating, high rating.
Yep.
So definitely worth checking out.
It's an amazing game.
I do want to take us back to movies and television for a moment.
Ooh.
Because something dropped, and I am 50-50 on this. I don't know how I feel. So last week I was talking about Resident Evil.
Yes, because you're playing them backwards.
And I'm playing them backwards now. Yes, I beat Village, I beat Biohazard, now I'm on 6, like I'm going all around.
The total Rev thing
I'm a
to
Resident
do.
Evil fan. You know, I love Resident Evil. It's just, you know, one of those games that's up there with my Metroid and my, well, not Zelda, but y'all know what I mean. So I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. And all the movies, love them or hate them, I've seen them all. I own them all. It is what it is, and I watch them. And they are Resident Evil in the sense that they have the name Resident Evil, and there's a T-virus and zombies.
No way, really?
Damn it, B! This is why Great is replacing you, I swear.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official.
What I meant by that, be golden, was the fact that they didn't stay true to the game series. They kind of took the name, elements of it, and made like 20 freaking movies. So
Yes.
6 or 7. So now
Or
a trailer dropped the other day, matter of fact, like 2 days ago, for Resident Evil, Welcome to Racoon City. So if you go look at the trailer, which y'all should go do after this, for everyone else it's there, it has elements of the game. They're taking scenes from the game, they're taking aspects and elements from the game, and they're staying true to the game with making this new freaking movie, which comes out in like November or something like that. I don't know. I gotta double check that. What I saw was something about November 24th, so it seems awfully fast for not having heard too much about it.
Yeah,
unless
November
it was supposed
24th.
to be this year.
Yep.
So here's half my problem with it. I love it. I can't wait for it. I want to see it. I'm gonna see it. It's freaking Resident Evil. They're taking Resident Evil 1, 2, and stuff from like Code Veronica. So there's 3 game elements that they're cramming into this one movie, which is going to be like an hour and a half long movie that they're trying to put all this stuff into, which just really seems like they're trying too much.
Way too much.
2 trailers dropped, one of which uses the freaking He-Man song in it. What was it? 4 Non-Blondes, Hey Ya? Yeah. It's playing that song in the background, which any of us know, all you could picture is He-Man and Skeletor standing there singing. So, yes, that trailer was like, I sat there like, I didn't know what to think. Now, if you go watch the international trailer that dropped, it shows completely different elements, shows this whole like storyline, music's better, like it looks much better. But there's also elements of it looks like an old B-flick horror movie. Like, I don't know if that's the goal they're going for, because that's kind of how Resident Evil was when it originally came out. I don't know if it's a budget thing. Like, I don't know. I just have so many unanswered questions about this, and it's either going to just freaking flop and they're still going to get my money, or it's going to be amazing and they're going to get my money. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with this, and I'm completely torn, and I want it to come out. I love things I'm seeing about it, but I'm also hating what I'm seeing, so I am just completely torn on this.
I'm going to be honest. I have not seen one Resident Evil movie.
Hey, B, Great, do you know anyone that can replace that guy?
Not me, because I haven't either.
Yes!
You're all fired!
Oh, I've seen one!
B, you're rehired. You made it to episode 3. Damn it!
Yes! Man.
How have y'all not seen them?
I'm a baby for scary stuff. I don't watch scary stuff. I don't play scary stuff. Nope.
Oh, well, you're part of our crew, so you will be playing some scary stuff here shortly. It is Halloween time.
We'll bring you in with Lunch Lady.
It is Halloween time. Fair.
Yes.
Lunch Lady.
We need to play some
the month
Friday
of
the
October
13th.
is the only time when I will
2 weeks from today's episode will be our Halloween episode. I'm just saying. All scary stuff. So not only do y'all need to go watch the freaking Resident Evil series, but you need to watch this trailer. Hell, even just watch the trailers for the other ones. You'll see. And so like I said, all it was Resident Evil and the namesake. I mean, it's really what it boiled down to. I mean, it had zombies, it had T-virus, but next thing you know, like, the main character's got like special magical powers and like all this other stuff because she's all infected and she's cloned, and it just goes way over the top, and they just keep bringing people in with names like, Chris and Jill and like people from the actual series, but it was just not what we wanted from Resident Evil. Whereas now, like, some of it looks like shot-for-shot remakes of what you see in the actual game, which looks great. But then again, like I said, it's also that element of, like, it just looks like an old B horror flick from back in the day. Which, don't get me wrong, I love those. If y'all have not seen Detention of the Dead, that is one of my favorite all-time. Even you non-scary movie people, go watch Detention of the Dead. I accidentally watched that one night it was free on Xbox around Halloween time. And I was like, sure, let's check it out, let's see what that is. Funniest freaking B zombie flick I have ever seen. Everything you expect, you get, and more. It is just horribly, hilariously funny with zombies and kids in detention in school. I love that movie. Go check it out, seriously.
So my friend and I, when I was younger, we used to walk up to the video store like every weekend, and we would go through the horror section. For those of y'all that don't know what a video store is, we used to get our movies rented from an actual building outside your home. Yes.
That out
it's almost like a library.
Right, it's like a library for movies and video games.
And they were not discs either. They were VHS.
For those of y'all that don't know what a VHS is, it's a square bigger than my freaking Switch here.
Oh, they're up in my closet. I was going to say I could go grab one.
In a VCR. No.
Anyways. But we would specifically go to the horror section, and we would walk through and like look at the covers of the movies and find the cheesiest B-looking horror movie that we could find, and we would rent a bunch of them on weekends. And I think to this day, one of my favorite ones is Chopping Mall. And it's got teenagers stuck in a shopping mall after hours. It's got robot security guards that go haywire. Like, it's beautiful.
All over.
Oh, God.
It's beautiful in all of its 80s glory.
That is hilarious. I need to watch Chopping Mall now.
Yes, you do, because amazing.
Oh.
So yeah, that's all you got from me this week. I apologize, guys. I did not play any games this week.
He's been time traveling.
I have been time traveling. Without going into too much specifics, let me just say, treat your body nicely and give it some water every now and then, because apparently your body really needs a lot of water. And
Yay,
I learned
agua.
I learned the hard way that you you want to drink water. Not just water filtered through coffee beans either, Rev.
Bean flavored water is still water.
There's water in here.
What's the number one ingredient in Coca-Cola?
No, I learned the hard way, guys.
Carbonated
There's
water.
not.
Water is water.
There's
number one ingredient.
Carbonated water.
See? Number one ingredient in my coffee? Water. Why? Because it's just bean flavored water. That's all it is.
I'm just telling you now that it doesn't actually work that way.
Ray and
Because those two things,
having gone down the past we have, know about staying hydrated. So if we say coffee and Coke work, coffee and Coke work.
well, my body said
Although,
no.
I recently fell in love with this.
Give
Hint?
me a hint. What is it?
Oh my god, that was such a dad joke.
It's literally water with a hint of whatever flavor you like.
Ooh.
And so, like, this one's clementine. It's one of my favorites. But
Is it like that? God, what was that stuff? That LaCrap water?
LaCroix?
Yeah, LaCroix.
LaCrap, right?
Whatever that water was.
LaCrap.
The water, the strawberry one where it tasted like if someone were to eat a strawberry and burp in your face so you got the hint of strawberry.
No, the
That
way that
water
I was told,
terrible.
the way that
This
I
is
was told
not
the strawberry was
carbonated.
tasted,
non-carbonated.
I was told the strawberry LaCroix tasted like somebody put a strawberry Skittle in a bottle of water and let it sit for a minute and then took the Skittle out and you drank that water.
That's
Basically,
kind
yeah.
of the idea behind the hint.
You ever had
But it does taste really good.
You
I
ever
like
had a
it.
piece of fruit when it's got like just a little bit of voltage left, so you're not really getting much out of it? Yeah, it's all it freaking is. Crap's all. Nuts.
Anyways, so yes, so time traveling thing. Long story short, I was
Drink
on an
more coffee.
antibiotic, had a bad reaction to it. I was here, but I was not on the planet Earth. I don't know where I was. But yeah, so drink water, everybody. It
And
does a
on
body
that
good.
taking care of your body note, before we finish off today's podcast, I want to talk about boobies.
Buddy's favorite
Hooters.
things. Boobs. Hooters.
Oh, melons. Look,
Lots
it
of
is owls. Hooters. What?
Hooters.
It
What? Where's
is
cats?
October. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this is another reason why I actually brought our special guest on today to kind of
I
talk
have
to
boobs.
us a little bit about
I was going to
that.
say, because she has boobs.
She does. Wait. Yes.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
No, I'm good. I don't.
I think I do too.
So we have a couple of booby ladies with us today to be able to talk about it. I do want to hit on the topic of it because obviously, like I mentioned, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is an important thing, and I know I see Gr8 posting a lot on social media about it. I know she has.
She knows a lot about it.
Yes.
And there's a reason she knows a lot about it. So great if you would like to share with us what you're comfortable sharing.
So, for everybody that doesn't know who I am and what my YouTube is also about,
Which the link to her YouTube
shame-
channel is
shameless
down in the
plug, by
description.
the way.
Hey, the link's down there. They're going to click it. They're going to find it.
Yes,
They're gonna
the
see
link
it.
is there. They'll find
Yes.
you.
But the whole reason I made it was because my fiance was diagnosed 2 years ago with metastatic breast cancer. And what that is a terminal illness. It's something that she will never recover from. She's either going to die because the cancer kills her or the treatment kills her. One of the two. And it's pretty much black and white in that respect. What else? It's a very tough thing living with somebody that has breast cancer. And so that's what my channel is all about, is I go on there and I vent about it, or I talk about different
That
things.
you do.
Yeah.
Great vents, too. Love them.
Yeah, I just say whatever I'm thinking about or whatever. I'm currently working on a video right now where I like interview her and we talk about, you know, what her pet peeves are about like having breast cancer and the misconceptions of people with breast cancer.
Did you ask her my question that I told you to ask her?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need to know. Y'all watch the video to know what question I asked.
Yeah.
I have
And
to
if
go
you
watch
can't
that
figure
video.
out what question he asked, then
Then
you don't know
me
Rev.
well enough.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh,
Please continue.
So I have
yeah.
a question for you, Great, if you don't
Go
mind.
for it.
Being female and you, and I'm assuming that your fiance is close to your age, how, they say that you're not supposed to get like regular mammograms until later in life. Like
Yeah.
I'm almost 40 and I've never had one.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of curious, as younger females, like how did she find out that she had this?
So it's interesting. She was losing a lot of weight, which wasn't a big like red flag. We're like, hey, fuck yeah, like you're losing weight. Every girl wants to lose weight, right?
Right? Totally.
And we're just like, sweet, she's looking great, she's feeling great, everything's awesome. And then one day she was like in the shower doing her thing. And that's, by the way, if you're a woman and you don't check your shit in the shower or just in
Check it.
general, that's when you need to do it.
Even as a man, I
best-
don't know how many times I've heard that being said and directed towards women. Like, do this.
Yep.
This is the thing. You
Yeah.
need to do this.
Yep.
If
Self-check.
I know
And
it,
guys
then
too.
everyone
Guys
needs to
get
know
it.
Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta feel around.
Check your
And
boobies.
that's what happened. She like something was like sore or more sensitive, and it wasn't like that time of the month, so it didn't need to be sensitive.
Right.
And so she was like, God, what is that? And she kind of like kept an eye on it, so to speak.
Mhm.
And then she was like, I think it's bigger than it was. Like, this is weird. Like, what do you think? So I'd feel it. I'd be like, huh.
So it was
I
an
don't
actual
know.
lump in there then? Like
Yep. So it was
a
an actual
marble
lump.
size or?
Yeah. So it started off smaller, and finally fear took up, and we went to the doctor. The doctor felt it, and we immediately went in for a mammogram. And then right at the same moment, they took her in and they took a big ass needle and stuck it into her boob and cut out a piece of it to check it. And then
Yeah.
it came back that it was cancer. So
Oh, damn.
yeah, it's definitely something that I think that people. The one thing I've learned with breast cancer is women don't check their boobs enough. Men never check their boobs that they have.
So I can't lie. Would have never even thought. Like, it's never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a guy that when she goes in for her treatments, that he goes in because he has breast cancer. And so like seeing a male there, it's like, oh,
That's
wait a
eye-opening.
minute.
Even
That's
more of an
a
eye-opener,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that I think
But
is
to
also
any of the
missed.
men listening to this
through all that.
podcast as well, don't just shrug it off like it's nothing. You only got
Yeah.
one life.
Don't just shrug it off like
Do
you're a
something.
man, you don't have to worry about it. Cause
Well, the older people get, the more weird lumps people get, kind of like labs, like
I know,
dogs.
tell me about it. I got-
They'll get weird lumps all the time that are benign, that aren't important and aren't going to hurt them. But so do people. People get weird lumps in weird places, and most of the time you're just like, oh, it's fine, it's whatever, it's not a big deal. But you never know.
right.
And
And
with
especially if
cancer,
it's growing.
yes,
getting
exactly. If you don't stop it soon enough, the more it spreads, the more it like mutates. And that's like with hers. Hers is metastatic breast cancer, which means it's metastasized to other parts of the body. So it started in her breast. It moved to her hip. So it was in her hip bone. So she had to get her hip replaced. After
my
she got her
God.
hip replaced,
Damn, it went.
it moved from there to her sternum. So now it's in her sternum. You can't really get your sternum replaced. So thank God, because I feel like that would be insane.
Yeah.
So she ended up getting that boob cut off. And then since it had already spread elsewhere to the other parts of the body, she recently found out that it's in her brain. So now it's in her brain, and now we're trying to fight that. But bones, lungs, liver, brain, those are the top like locations that once it decides to spread, that it spreads to, and that's how it kills you. So
Gotcha.
pretty gnarly, and it's extremely fast.
How long has she been living with this?
Just about 2 years, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't even imagine like what it was like to get that diagnosis. Like
Yeah,
my prayers go out to you, all of them, because that's I'm trying not to break down crying right now.
Don't do it. You can cry when you watch my videos on YouTube, because I cry when I make my videos, so it's
and
fine.
Not gonna lie, that's I've watched part of some of them, but sometimes I have to turn them off because I'm just ugly crying the entire time. Like I can't even hear what you're saying anymore because I'm ugly crying. I'm a sensitive person.
I'll be making the video and I'll start crying and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm recording the whole time and I'm just like crying. So then when I like have to edit it and I'm like watching myself ugly cry and I'm like, oh, thank God I can cut that part out.
So now when I watch your videos and I see all those little cuts, I'm going to go crying.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a bad
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. So,
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, everybody feel everybody's boobs. It's fine.
And go to
Wait.
jail.
I do not want everybody feeling everybody's boobs. Y'all do not take Gr8's advice. A lot of y'all are going to end up in jail. Don't just start walking up to people like, hey, look, Gr8White26 told me like, I got to check your boobs. Like, no, it's not how it works.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't end up in jail, and if you do, Rev will bail you out.
No, whoa. Look, I may tell B to start a GoFundYou page, but I ain't bailing no one out of nothing.
Oh, shoot.
Ain't nobody got time for that, all right?
But seriously,
But
guys
yes,
and gals, check your
on a
boobs.
serious note,
Yes.
we bring it up now because this is the month for it, but it's not just this month. It's an always thing.
It's
and
forever.
This is just a month to stick it in your mind that, hey, shit happens, so you need to stay on top of it. It is what it is. Do everything you can.
And also something you need to remember with all of it too is that not only is Breast Cancer Awareness Month a big deal, but when you see stuff like breast cancer awareness or suicide awareness or any awareness groups, go find the .org attached to them and throw $5. Just don't have a coffee that day from Starbucks. Throw $5 over their way.
Yep.
It's super appreciated. Every dollar matters, and I don't mind not having a coffee on Thursday morning because I helped somebody else with $5.
Make my own coffee. You can have my $5. I'll make my own coffee.
Or there you go. Yeah. But also too, like, don't forget, everybody gets really like in their routine and they forget to live their life. That's definitely what she and I were doing at the time. And when she got diagnosed, then we realized that we were waking up, going to work, coming home, going to bed, waking up, going to work, coming home, going to bed.
Specs.
Repeat. That was it. And then next thing you know, we're like, fuck, we want to travel. Yep. We want to see different places. We want to go different places. I want to buy a house. Like all these things that we like never, we're like, oh, well, one day we'll do that. One day we'll do that. Well, now her one day could be in 2 weeks that she's gone. So that window isn't there anymore where we can be like, oh yeah, over there, over the horizon. That's when it's going to happen. So definitely think about that as well. When you see all these like awareness things, is like, how am I living my life? Am I doing what I want? Am I going to miss it if I find out tomorrow that I have breast cancer? Like, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Who knows?
That's some good advice.
That's some very good advice. Great. Thank you so much.
I just have to throw my 2 cents in.
Well, it was awesome 2 cents. We loved it.
Yes.
And great. We love you both. All of us love both of y'all. Yes. We're always here for y'all if you ever need anything. Thank you so much. I can't even say it enough for coming on the show with us, talking about it.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for listening to my shit.
Thank you for being our first special guest star.
And there's great. Thank you for listening.
And you are always welcome back to re-audition for the Be Golden Spot anytime.
Maybe it's me and B taking over. You never know.
Oh. How about that, suckers?
Wait a minute.
I said suckers.
I get to take my name back then.
That's all right. We can come up with something. We can be great. Oh, look at that.
Rev, I think we need to start our own
Be
podcast.
Great podcast. Yep. What?
Be graded.
That's it. This show's getting a spin-off and like new everything. Yeah. I reformatted it. I'll do it again. Watch me. I have new auditions for everyone. I'm gonna interview someone to be the next Rev J Awesome. Like we got a thing going on here.
He's even replacing himself,
I'm gonna replace myself. I don't even care. Y'all killing me here. This is how y'all treat me on my birthday.
No, seriously.
What?
No.
Well, in my time zone, you still got 5 minutes before your birthday.
Perfect time to end it then. So I want to thank everyone for coming out, listening to us, hearing us rant, rave, bicker, battle, and tell you important information about breast cancer.
And I only said one F word.
And B only said one F word this time. So that's a big step forward for her until episode 3 when she drops like 30 F bombs because I'm going to piss her off that much on purpose. Tune in to find out why and how.
Everybody go donate $5. Skip that Starbucks.
Find a .org that you like and go donate $5.
Exactly.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Y'all stay awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look forward to next Monday's episode. All right. Catch y'all next time.
See you next week, everyone.
Laters.
Bye.